Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today, guys. All right, so we're getting super duper close to the target that I was looking at yesterday at .339. That's where I have my limit order going to the downside. So when it comes down at and it hits .339, it'll automatically buy it. We have this target, this limit order here, because we're looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay, so let's back up. Fibonacci retracement chart levels when we have a big huge run, and so I'm looking at Dogecoin right now, and we had a big huge run. We started having trouble right here. Set up the Fibonacci retracement chart, drag from the bottom of the run to the top of the run. That gives me those levels to watch, and we've been bouncing in between these levels. So we have the 23, the 38, the 50, 61, and the 78. And I've been talking about these in my videos because they've been coming in so handy. So when we started having trouble, we started coming down. I bought up the 23, the 38, and the 50%. Once after we hit that 50%, we went a little bit lower, we bounced up, and ever since then we've been getting resistance on the 38 and the 23. So we came up, found resistance on the 38, came back down, found support, bounced up, broke through that 38%, and when we do break through these levels, then we get usually big moves to the upside, and where we get rejected on them, a lot of times we'll see a move to the downside back to the previous retracement level. So we bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, and we're going to try to buy here again at .339. That's what I'm doing anyways. And we're really close to that. And like I said, we came up, hit the target. We had a trend line, something like this. This is what I was watching, something like that. Once we broke this trend right there, going to the downside, this was the first signal. This was the second signal that we might be heading back down to .339. Took profits, then set up a limit order down here. Once we hit this, or if we hit this limit order right here, I'm wondering if we're going to bounce to the upside, come back up. If we do start bouncing up, like let's say we come back down and then hit this and then start breaking this trend, because we also have resistance. If we have a trend line right there, if we break that line going to the upside. Okay, so first what I want to see us do is hit the target, then break the line going to the upside. If we do that, the next spot that I'll be looking at again is that Fibonacci retracement level, that 23% sitting at .394. Check it out. I mean, we came down, hit the target, bounced up, found resistance right there, and then bounced to the downside. I'm kind of curious if we're just going to continue to do that. Hit the target, break the trend, bounce to the upside. We could also break through this and go to the downside. If we break this level going down, I want to say I would target the next Fibonacci retracement level going to the downside at .294, but the only problem is that that'd be cool because I've had a limit order since like back here, all in this area. I was waiting for it to go down. Like I said, we went up, I sold it, and then I've been waiting for it to come back down since over here, like all in this area. I was hoping that it would come down. So basically my point is that it's possible that even if we break this Fibonacci retracement going to the downside, we might not make it all the way down to that Fibonacci retracement level. In fact, what I would probably be looking at too is we have support. I would try to find a trend line in between those levels. So something like this, maybe. I don't know where they kind of touch it. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, instead of if we break this one going to the downside, maybe this line will hold support like it has been throughout this whole area. If we break this one, though, going to the downside, then I'll get more confident on this limit order. I do have a limit order to buy right here. And like I said, I've been waiting for it to get filled all in this area. I wanted it to come down and fill it and then go back up, but we didn't do that. So my point is that it might not go all the way down if we break that level. So one of the big things that I like to do is, like I was saying, I like watching the Fibonacci retracement levels. And like I also mentioned, if we break them, then we'll be looking at the next one either going to the upside or to the downside. When we broke up here, when we broke this Fibonacci retracement going to the upside, I thought maybe we would be either coming up to the previous resistance like that we were looking at, or even to the top of it. So once we start kind of if we break that 23% going up, then that means that we have a chance of actually like kind of breaking out. But as long as we're kind of stuck in this area from this top to this bottom, then in general, I think we're kind of stuck there. But that's kind of a good thing, because like I've been mentioning on my videos before, is that if we stay in this area and we just use these Fibonacci retracement levels to trade off of, then it's a little bit more predictable than if it goes to the upside and it just runs and you just kind of have to hold, as opposed to here where you can kind of make moves. Like I was saying, you buy and then you sell, and then you buy and then you sell, and then you buy and then you sell if you can. See, like if we could just bounce in between these two trend line, or these two Fibonacci retracement levels forever, that'd be amazing, because then it'd be super predictable. You'd buy at the bottom and then you'd sell at the top. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what is happening a little bit, is we see that there's like a clear top, there's kind of a bottom, but we also use these Fibonacci retracement levels as bottoms and tops as well. It kind of gives us an idea, gives me an idea of what, like where to like look for a bottom and where to look for a top. And that's why we have the targets, because we come down, fills it, a lot of times it'll bounce on that level. And as you can see, it's been working out pretty good. And if you follow the channel, you can I don't know, you can see that these targets are coming in pretty handy, and the Fibonacci retracement levels are coming in super handy as well. But I think that about does it. I'm looking at .339. Let's see if we can come down and hit that. If you guys are, I mean, if we're almost at 10K subscribers, if you guys could subscribe, that'd be cool. If you want to watch the last video, check it out right here. And if you want to watch, if you're new to trading, check out this playlist right here. It'll help get you started with TradingView. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up. All right. See you.